Will do battle again in just 15 days' time. The two encounters already this season, 4-0, 5-2 in Barcelona's favour, and given Real Madrid's recent results and their elimination to the hands of Arsenal in the Champions League, this is a press conference about the criticism aimed at him by Real Madrid TV. There was talk of Real Madrid wanting a different referee, potentially boycotting the final since they've done. The athletics track is gone. You can see the additional seating now. 15 to venue that's enjoyed a run of Copa del Rey finals.
Yep, and playing surface is going to be really important, isn't it? It was only a couple of weeks ago, there wasn't any growth. So we're talking about, say, the 4-1-4-1 you talked before the game, and the teams announced the amount of central midfield players. Tchouameni's not getting far away from the centre-backs.
Yamal squares it. Pedri's onto it! What a stunning way to open this Copa del Rey final up. Barcelona fan.
What a game, what a way he has picked to do it in this match, in the Clásico. Copa del Rey final. You see there, he picks up the ball, he plays it forward, there's no offside, the play can continue. And he backs up the play, that's him with the long pass. Starts off the attack as Yamal gets in there. Real Madrid with lots of bodies back behind the ball, all in the penalty area, ignoring the attacking run from Pedri. Yes, he's going to hit the target, he's going to have a shot, but look at the technique. He's picking out the top corner. He knows it has to be a special attempt to be called.
So it was the kind of call you can't turn down, and he's only suffered one defeat since coming into the team.
It's good to have friends in high places, isn't it? Lewandowski recommended him, made the phone call. And he is playing in the Copa del Rey.
Dani Olmo collected from Rafinha into the second half, but it feels like there are more goals in this. Bellingham gets there first and jabs it onto a teammate, Mbappe. Frankie de Jong there, Mbappe nearly slipping, but still going. Vinicius around Koundé. He had Chesney on the floor, but the goalkeeper grabs it.
Barcelona.
Mbappe goalwards and in. Kylian Mbappe has come on in this final and got Real Madrid level.
His performance in this game is typical of that. It's a terrible wall from Barcelona. There's too big a gap between Inigo Martinez and Pedri. Goalkeepers have to take more responsibility. They have to take more control. Because if you leave that opportunity, that little gap open.
We're also going to add Gavi into the mix. Tchouameni! Just like in the semi-final, Aurelien Tchouameni comes up big for Real Madrid. They have turned this game around.
And I think he's been excellent tonight. It was a real tough gig for him in the first half, being the sole defensive midfield player. It's a comfortable leap. Koundé loses him. Has no idea where Tchouameni is. Koundé is ball watching. Koundé gets dragged towards the ball. There's the matchup. Koundé goes a yard away from Tchouameni. Tchouameni slams it home for brilliance, but that, from a set piece, might be the goal that wins them the Copa del Rey.
Scored one just like that in the semi-final against Real Sociedad. Fermin Lopez, so Gavi and Hector Ford waiting to come on. Lamine Yamal has popped a ball that's asked a question of Real Madrid, and Ferran Torres has delivered. He's been their go-to man in the Copa del Rey, and how about that tonight in the final? Leading the line in the absence of Lewandowski, and that is some finish to bring it level once more. Courtois beaten, 2-2.
Well, we said it'd be a spectacle, and it is built. It is that. It's been exactly that. It's had a great flow to it. Barcelona dominating, Real Madrid fighting back, taking the lead. Lamine Yamal with a wonderful pass over the top of Rudiger, who's labouring. He has a knock. Courtois comes out, Ferran Torres. So important to get that first touch. that takes it away from the defender, takes it away from the goalkeeper, then can he get the finish right? It's got to have the right pace on it, it's got to be accurate. He doesn't want to think about it too much because I promise you would miss. So just get it on target, play by instinct. And he's been superb this year. It's back up to Lewandowski, and I'm just, as the words came out my mouth about wouldn't they love to have Lewandowski there tonight, his replacement, Ferran Torres, does it again. Ferran Torres aiming at some sort of infringement here. Rudiger might just tap away his ankle. Not sure how much force there was on that. Pulls his leg away, doesn't he? Slightly. There's no doubt that's a foul by Fermin on Rudiger.
Well, Ferran Torres, look, he's saying that took him off balance.
It did. It almost, his foot slides away, doesn't it? In that direction. On first viewing, I didn't think it was a penalty. It does knock his foot away, doesn't it? And therefore, Ferran Torres, it's impossible
So far, and how Real Madrid have worked their way back into it, the numbers, the shot count, those on target. It has been such an impressive turnaround from Carlo Ancelotti's side.
Yeah, that's the important ones, the shots on target. Not so much the ball possession, because Real Madrid have moments, they have players that are brilliant, individual players that are brilliant. And if there's a comeback to be had, and they're chucking players forward, and they're willing to be braver with their play than what they were in the first half. And of course, on top of that, Mbappe comes on, then when they do counter-attack, they scare the life out of teams. And tonight, that's been the case.
His team can win this trophy if they find the right balance, and it was much better in the second half. And Hansi Flick, who's not hidden from the fact that they want to treble, saying in the press conference yesterday, we want these 3 titles. Not shy from it. But they must win tonight to keep that dream alive. Physically, Real Madrid might look a little bit more battered and bruised and tired out there, mate.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think Valverde is the interesting one. So many games, he plays so many different positions, asked to play so many different roles, but he was really...
Straight in up front, and one imagines he'd be on a penalty should the game get that far. Short, Koundé, onto it to maybe win the Copa del Rey! Koundé with a killer effort! And Barcelona celebrate in Seville with minutes remaining of extra time. Hansi Flick checks the watch. It's not done yet, but Barcelona will believe their 32nd title.
The nods of approval from the Real Madrid players that we've got time, but it's going to be really tough now. Inigo Martinez does well, he's closing down Luka Modric. It's a stray pass from Modric. Brahim Diaz doesn't go to meet the ball, and Koundé does. And when he's looking at shooting, I'm thinking, wrong choice. You don't score many goals, and when they do, they're normally with your head. But I underestimated the technical ability there. He's aiming for the corner, hits it right through with the laces. It's a tired dive from Thibaut Courtois. He tries to get down low, tries to get that firm hand on it. Sneaks under the dive of Courtois. These games are always dramatic. There's always so much drama. And it's not finished yet. Antics with what's gone on during the week as well, regarding the referee. And they get beaten this.
Barcelona will lift the Copa del Rey for a record 32nd time. Barcelona's night, and they were in the first half as they took the lead through Pedri's goal. The better team for that first 45 minutes.
Yes, they were, and the game was transformed at half-time. The arrival of Kylian Mbappe, I thought it was going to take Real Madrid away from Barcelona, but again, like Real Madrid, plenty of heart, plenty of desire. They have tremendous belief because they're on a fantastic run of results in all competitions, and they have players with moments of magic. Pedro's goal was exceptional. Ferran Torres would have finished that one, and then an unlikely winner, goal scorer, from Jules Koundé.
Hansi Flick, just the second Barcelona coach in history to win his first 3 classics.